Hi, hey, ho, ha. Yes, it's me again. Good evening from London, England. Or should I say good morning or good afternoon? Welcome again to DLG Reppin'S Daily Transfer News, bringing you all transfers in and out concerning Arsenal Football Club. And boy, I've got an interesting recording to get through. So, as this content is going to be very interesting, in fact. Do remember to smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah? As you've been doing. I appreciate that, yeah? I want to see this video be shared all out throughout the world, yeah? I want your opinion, your response, your views on my channel or what's going on with Arsenal and where Arsenal could finish. If Arsenal are going to make it into Europe this coming season, etc. Just leave it in the comment section below. And viewers, don't just share, like and comment. Subscribe to the channel. I'm still seeing the same number of subscribers, so I want an improvement in the numbers of subscribers. And like I keep saying, I'm aiming for 1,000 subscribers plus. And after that 1,000 subscribers, I'm going hard. So keep subscribing to the channel, yeah? And I do mean keep subscribing to the channel. I want subscribers galore, left, right, and center. Tell your friends and relatives to subscribe to myself, the one and only and truly DLG Reppin'. That's Delhi, London, Guna, Space, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Indigo, November. Subscribe to the channel, yeah? And I mean, subscribe. Even if it's one for today, I'll take that. It's still a positive movement in the right direction. But I want more than one subscriber. I want subscribers, as many as possible. And like I said, I'm going for 1,000. And speaking of which, if you subscribe, I'll shout you out, yeah? So you help me to subscribe to the channel. You help me to grow this channel by subscribing, and I'll help you bring you the latest content, whether it's to do with Arsenal, football content in general. Just keep subscribing. So let's go into the latest gossip concerning Arsenal. Max Aarons. Now, this is a guy that Arsenal have been recently talking about. No bid's been formally made. I'm sure Norwich are aware that he's gonna go at some point, and he's one of their price assets. So 35-40 million will trigger their their hands off and say, look, we'll take the money from there. For me, he's a right back that I want at the club. Seen him in the Premier League, so proven. He decided to stay at Norwich in the Championship. Now that he's back in the Premier League, I think Max Aarons as a Premier League right back, that's where he feels he belongs. And if Arsenal can make the bid, I mean, he will improve that position alone. Definitely a great replacement for Bellerin. I'll say great. A very good replacement for Bellerin. Excuse me, what? That's gone. So the next person I'd like to talk about, he's been the main talking point of the day, James Maddison. Now, according to reports, from the media, should I say, Arsenal have offered him 200,000 a week. That's his personal terms. So James Maddison has reportedly agreed to the 2,000 a week. Now it's down to Arsenal to make the bid. Meet Leicester City's valuation, because he's had a little bit. He's had more than a little bit of a fallout with Brendan Rodgers in Leicester, and that represents an opportunity for Arsenal, because it's a case of he wanting to leave, and he's keen on the move to North London, the best of North London. At the moment, it's only because the red and white side's on its knees, but we're still the greatest in North London. And James Maddison's open to that challenge, and he feels that he could alone help contribute towards Arsenal moving from 8th into near the top 4, and that's what we need. And a player like James Maddison, the creativity, the goals, cracking goals. I was seeing Leicester City away to Man City, and he scored that long ranger from the left-hand side, 20-odd yards out. Wow. You can watch that again and again and again. And the goal he got against us, I've seen him score against us. Great strike. For me, he's a creativity. He's a number 10 creativity. The complete number 10 for me. And I won't say it's the closest we can get to Dennis Bergkamp, because there's only one Dennis Bergkamp. But for me, he will make a hell of a lot of difference in that 10 role. Even Ozil at the beginning of his reign, I won't put him alongside Ozil, but again, he will make that difference. Let's make the bid, Arsenal. Let's make it happen. Ben White. Now, I've spoken of him recently, as you all know. He'll be back from holiday, God knows when, but when he does, he will complete his deal. His medical's waiting for him. He's agreed personal deal. He's personal terms. It's all about Ben White completing that medical and being announced as an Arsenal player. Centre half that we may need or we may not, but we look like we're going to need a centre half, because why the F did we allow William Saliba to go out on loan? Why are Arsenal forcing him out of the door on loan? Or is it Mikel Arteta not being a big fan of him? Something is not fundamentally right, and I want answers to questions on William Saliba. However, we're getting an Englishman, Ben White, 23 years of age, England international already, and he's been out on loan with Leeds, as well as played for Brighton last season. So 50 million, it is a big, big gamble. But you know what? We have to pay the going rate for players. It's always going to be a risk, whoever you pay for. It doesn't matter who you support or who your club is. Your clubs, the bigger clubs, are always going to pay the big money. Especially if they want success. And we want something successful out of this deal. Ben White, that is. Manuel Locatelli. Now, if Arsenal can meet Sassuolo's 34 million asking price, then there's every chance that he could be an Arsenal player. Although, from the heart of Locatelli, he wants to move to Juventus, and I could hardly blame him. European football, a chance to play with great world-class players. Compared to us, we haven't got many world-class players. We haven't got no European football, so we're in the crap. The reality is, if he chooses Juventus over Arsenal, I'm not crying over spilt milk. At the end of the day, we're in a situation we're in. But Manuel Locatelli would do us the world of good. Attacking midfield player, scorer of good goals, arrives late in the box. For me, it would excite Arsenal fans if he was an Arsenal player, if he is going to be an Arsenal player. But it wouldn't surprise me in the next coming days or weeks that he turns us down and he makes it publicly clear that he does not want to play for Arsenal. I'm just speaking the truth here because, we're talking about two different breeds. Arsenal and Juventus. Come on. Right, the outs. Granit Xhaka. Now, I'm hearing reports that it could be confirmed in a matter of days, if not weeks, hopefully, that Granit Xhaka will fly to Roma and complete his medical so he can be announced as a Roma player. Jose Mourinho is a keen admirer of him. There is no secret of that. I personally would like to see the back of him. Mourinho likes him for whatever reason. Good luck to Mourinho. And wishing Granit Xhaka, well, good riddance, I suppose. I still haven't forgotten about the Palace game. That 2-2 draw at the Emirates. And for me, not only did he disrespect the club, management, he disrespected his teammates, he disrespected the armband, the shirt, and the biggest one of all, you disrespected the fans. You told millions of Arsenal fans to F off. That will always live in the memory of some fans. I try to forget about it, but talking about you brings it all back up again. And I'll be glad to see the back of you, Mr. Granit Xhaka. Get out and pack your stuff and just go. Stop the mucking about. Go to Roma. Go and settle in Italy and build that relationship with Mourinho. Good riddance. Next, Hector Bellerin. Oh, another one who's not committed to playing football. You know, and we don't want a right back who's not even committed to playing football. You know, performances in the last couple of seasons. Foul throws, poor defensive positioning, poor concentration defensively, poor offensive positioning, runs with the ball, and he's running inside midfield when he should be running down that wing, crossing balls in. For me, I don't know what Arteta sees in him, and this is the sort of player I've been saying that will get Arteta eventually the sack. There's a number of players like Bellerin. It's not just Bellerin alone that will get Arteta the sack, but Bellerin himself, he's a liability. Liability to me, a liability to millions of the Arsenal fans. He's a liability to himself. If he was openly honest with himself, and he has been honest to us, he has stated that he wants to leave Arsenal. Well, Inter Milan, come in with the bid. Let's get this deal done and stop with the mucking about. Because I, for one, is just fed up of it. I want this deal done as ASAP. The better for Bellerin, the better both Arsenal, Inter Milan and himself can move on for the best. Alexander Lacazette now. I don't know where I'll start with him. I feel that we are struggling to find him a club because he's not wanted. So we're better off keeping him until the end of this season. But then again, Atletico Madrid, I don't know if they've closed the door on Lacazette entirely. But I would definitely recommend Atletico Madrid. I would be on the phone to Atletico Madrid and say, look, we've got Lacazette. We'll negotiate a price. All right, maybe halfway. You know, the wages, agent fee, all halfway. Just so we can move Lacazette on amongst a number of Arsenal players that deserve to move on. Said Kolasinac. How the heck is he still an Arsenal player? I will never be able to work that out in my mind. He was on loan at Schalke where he started his football career. Well, wherever he started his football career. But for me, when I first saw him in the first couple of games of his Arsenal tenure, I thought he was the man, the beast, the tank. He turned out to be the flop. Everything about him that I want a deal done. Now, if Schalke are interested, yeah, it won't cost them that much money. Let's get the deal done. And I know the global pandemic has destroyed a certain amount of clubs. I get that. But at least Arsenal have to be reasonable here and think about halfway. For his agent fee, halfway. For his wages, halfway. Let's make the deal realistically possible. Because for me, this guy is not good enough. Now that we got Nuno Tavares, who had a good run out against Rangers and scored a goal. So big up Nuno Tavares. I personally want to see Kolasinac out of the door. The sooner the better. I'm sure there'll be a club interested in Kolasinac. It's just who's going to take him on the wages that he's on. That's the problem. The same could be said about Willian. He's an embarrassment. Physically, if you look at him, his shape is out of his shape is out of bounds. He decided to pile on the weight, and the sieves that's coming out of social media. We can't argue against that. It is what it is. It's a factor. I don't care where he gets fit. But for me, I want him out of the door. 200,000 a week wages. It's an embarrassment. Huge embarrassment for Arsenal. Yet again. No more Chelsea rejects. And I don't want to see Tammy Abraham come into the club. He's not our first... in terms of striking options, he's just not the priority. He's not our main target. Our main striker target. We want a striker. Odson Edouard is still available. Alexander Isaac is available. That's the one that we really want, to me, if we are going to be honest. Now, I've read an article that we could be putting in. We are looking to put in close to 70 million euros. That's the bid. Now, I won't believe too much into that, really. But I do want a striker for next season. Definitely. Because we've got to think about life after Aubameyang. Yeah? It's not the priority, the striker situation, but for the striking situation, or should I say the attacking situation, it's not the priority. However, we've got to think about life after Aubameyang and Lacazette. And Eddie Nketiah. If Bayer Leverkusen or Leeds United are that interested, please put the bid in. Let's get ship of him. Seriously. Just not ideal. Nice guy, but just not ideally competent. Let's get rid. Simple as. Other than that, I'm done with my DLG Reppin'S daily transfer news. Ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls. How many times have I said it? Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And as I always say, saving the best to last. Thank you for always putting up with me. Hey. I'll be back again maybe tomorrow, if not this evening. So I've given you my word there. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up like button. Share this channel all over the world, especially to your friends and your relatives. And tell them to share it amongst their friends and relatives. Comment section must be flooded with positive feedback only, yeah? That's your opinion, your thought, etc. And subscribe to DLG Reppin'. Keep subscribing. I want 1,000 subscribers, and I do mean that. Subscribe. Other than that, yeah, take care of yourselves, take care of your friends, take care of your family. Enjoy your day, if it's whether you're in London, England. You know what? Peace again, love again, and bless again to the football world. And I'm out of here, yeah? Be nice.